Good afternoon. I'm Elizabeth DePompe with DAV, and this week we've wrapped up another cohort of DAV Patriot Boot Camp, and I'm here with two of our participants this year. This is Tyler Southern and Lance Price. Welcome to both of you. Thank you so much for being here. Tyler, I'll start with you. Can you tell me what brought you here this week and a little bit about your business?
We were excited to be a part of this whole boot camp to help grow our business. We have a clothing and apparel brand called SFH. It stands for Still Effing Here. And we champion survivors, not just veterans, anyone who's proud of the fight that they have fought, addiction, cancer, abuse, anyone. We see you. We validate your pain and your story, and we want you to get a jersey so we know you're part of the team.
Awesome, and thank you for the censored version there. Lance, tell me kind of what these past 3 days have been like for you.
Absolutely. It's been an awesome opportunity to meet with people that's once been in our shoes as entrepreneurs and have made great strides to better their business and better themselves, and now they're here to give back to us, and it's been awesome.
Can you tell me a little bit about your own military service and how this venture with SFH has kind of helped you in your own journey?
Absolutely. When we say we're survivors, building a brand for survivors and warriors, we're just that. And I've had the great opportunity to deal with darkness and deal with different spats due to TBI and PTSD and mental health, whether it's a physical or mental trauma. As long as you're here and you can bounce back, you can make a difference in somebody else's life, and that's what we're about.
Yeah, thank you. Tyler, can you talk a little bit about your service and how you were injured?
Oh, yes. May 5th, 2010, I stepped on 10 pounds of homemade explosives in southern Afghanistan, immediately relieving me of 3 limbs and maiming the other, and spent 2.5 years in the hospital rehabilitating and growing my arm back, basically. They had to rebuild it from the elbow down.
And how, when you found your way eventually to SFH, kind of what did that mean for you personally? And how did everything you went through prepare you for this?
So when I was up in the hospital, peer visits gave me life, getting a chance to talk to the guys who were just waking up and, having to figure out what their new normal is now, or how am I going to move on with no legs or these injuries. That gave me life. So whenever we got together to talk about this, it was just another extension of hoping to motivate and inspire people. And that was my opening salvo into all of it. Was I want to reach people on that level and let them know that they can do it. It's doable. It's you can overcome any of this stuff as long as you put in the work. And that no matter what your fight is, we see you and we're proud of you.
So DAV Patriot Boot Camp is designed specifically for veterans and military spouses who are entrepreneurs. Tyler, can you talk about just like what this little community was like for the past 3 days?
The support has been second to none. There was a couple times when myself or another presenter flubbed real hard on something, and instead of just laughter or anything, it was encouragement and, oh, do it like this, and claps and cheers, and just everything was, I've got this and I know how to help you do that better. And it was just everyone was helping and building each other up constantly. And I haven't had that much unanimous support in a while. So it was very refreshing just that everywhere you looked, support.
Yeah. in your face is support. Yeah. Lance, what about you? What was maybe one of the highlights?
Well, I think Tyler summed it up. The highlight was definitely the mentorships, getting the opportunity to sit down, like I said, with people that's been in our place but have moved much further ahead and know the road in front of us is hard, but giving us the pointers that we need to get to the road and to the point that they're at. So it's been pretty nice.
Yeah. What's next for you guys, or what do you hope is next? Other than a long drive back to Orlando.
I was starting to say a 13-hour drive, first of all. No, we're just going to keep doing what we do. We're going to keep building our brand and keep building designs that are based around those survivors to help them push through their fight, and by pushing through their fight, help others as well.
And where can people find and learn more about SFH?
You could find us at wearesfh.com, and all of our social medias are also wearesfh.
and that's it. I will ask you one last question, Tyler. For any other veterans out there who are maybe considering getting into some kind of entrepreneurial venture, what's your advice to them?
I would immediately want to link up with DAV, and they can absolutely help you get everything that you answer questions you didn't realize you had. That's the main thing that I took from this, was there's a lot of stuff that I had no idea was a thing, let alone I was worried about it. So the wealth of knowledge that DAV has is insane. But ultimately, just if you stick with your plan and stick to your guns and keep moving and keep your goal in mind, you'll get there and you'll crush it. There's just a lot of people that can help you out along the way.
Absolutely. That's why we're here. So we are sfh.com. Certainly go there, learn more about the company. You can also learn more about DAV Patriot Boot Camp at patriotbootcamp.org. Thank you for tuning in.